Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to Zay's Cafe. It's your girl Alizé. And as promised in my last video, I'm here to drop a few wisdom nuggets on you. But before I start, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you find this information to be helpful in any way, please feel free to share it. So with that being said, let's begin. First, we're going to discuss the differences between Section 8, HUD, and affordable housing. Okay. Section 8 is the Housing Act of 1937. It authorizes rental payments for low-income individuals who live in public or private housing. Section 8 usually works with people who are really below a particular income guideline. All right. I consider Section 8 to be something of a stepping stone. If you find yourself on Section 8, you should utilize it for the time that you need it and then move on to bigger and better things. A lot of people take Section 8 and they take those apartments and they pass them down to their kids and their grandkids, and the next thing you know, you got a whole generation that grew up under Section 8. That's not what it was designed for. All right? So that's Section 8. Problem with Section 8, my opinion, is it created fear. Fear of being able to make more money and continue to have the place that you have. Fear of whether or not you can get married or have a significant other move into your home because it goes by income and household size. And you being worried about whether or not they're going to pull your benefit from you. For me, that's not a good way to live, okay? And I understand fear. I understand if you get displaced, you're like, hey, wait a minute, I can afford it now, but if something go wrong, I might not be able to afford it. I don't want to be homeless. That's what Section 8 does to people, right? It causes you to not want to grow, to not want to do better for a safety net, which is an illusion, all right? It's not a safety net. It's a foot on your neck. So I really want people to understand that. It's literally a foot on your neck. Because at this point, your growth is being stunted on you based on your fear. All right? Now, let's talk a little bit about HUD. HUD is the Housing of Urban Development. Okay? HUD is the one place that you can go when your money ain't all where it should be, or you don't have a really big income, but you still want home ownership. You can start there. All right. HUD, you can get loans and grants through Fannie Mae, through the U.S. government. They usually have money matching programs. So if you have, say, $5,000 or $10,000 saved for your home, they'll match that and give you another $5,000 or $10,000. The problem with HUD is you can't sell your home to anyone. All right, to just anyone. You have to be able to purchase that place and sell it within the same market and program. So if I wanted to sell my house to somebody named John who wasn't a part of this program, he wouldn't qualify as a buyer. That's how they keep the housing and the houses within the HUD program. All right. So yes, it is a form of home ownership, but I believe that the stipulations, I believe those stipulations can stunt your growth later on. All right. But it is a good stepping stone. Now, let's talk about my baby, the one that I like and I love so much, affordable housing. All right. Affordable housing is exactly what the name is. You're not subsidized. There's no one else paying a portion of your rent. It simply means that 10% of the apartments that are built within the United States have to be set aside and made affordable. So if you decided you wanted to live somewhere that was mostly expensive, you can actually move there under the affordable housing program, and your rent would probably be almost half what your neighbors pay. With affordable housing, you have to be making, I do believe it's between 30 and 35,000 a year, up to about 60 grand a year, depending on your household size. If you're between those guidelines, then you can qualify for an affordable house, home, or apartment. And 9 times out of 10, they're brand new. They look good. You're the first one in there, and you feel good because no one is in your business asking you how much money you make once you are moved in. 9 out of 10 landlords do not care. They don't even want to be a part of that program because they really want to charge you that full price. But thanks to the affordable housing program, they can't do that. They have to make those places affordable. It's over 7.2 million apartments or homes that are needed at this time within the affordable housing program. So know that it is growing and it is definitely a resource that you can use. And once you're in, you don't have to worry about somebody all up in your business. They don't care who you move in your house because there's no one paying your bills but you. That's what we call the difference between a variable rate and a fixed rate. Okay? Affordable housing is mostly a fixed rate. The only time your housing or your rent goes up is at the end of your lease or the beginning of a new lease, and it usually only goes up a few dollars each year. So as far as I'm concerned, that's the best way to go. Now, all over the United States, there are different places that offer affordable housing. They do not advertise that information. They don't want to advertise that information. They prefer people who can pay the full market price for their apartments. So with that being said, you find a place you like, you have to contact them and ask about the affordable program and ask about a waiting list. Ask to be put on that waiting list and ask for an application. Okay? They send you the application. You put your current income information in there, whatever that may be. You put that on the application. You send it off. They let you know they received it, and then you're put on a waiting list. So the beautiful thing about those waiting lists is your name can be on 50 different waiting lists if you want it. You can pick 5 states and 10 different places that you want to live, put your name on all of those waiting lists, and when they start calling you, which is anywhere from, say, 6 months to 2 years, 3 years, who's to say where you're ready to move? You know, it's a beautiful resource, and it's a great safety net for individuals who want to live somewhere nice, but they don't want to pay an arm and a leg because they don't make 6 figures yet. Okay? So with that being said, now you know the difference between Section 8, HUD, and affordable housing. And you decide which one is right for you. So like I said, being the Get Out Your Funk guru, my goal is to make sure that when you're done watching my channel, that you're able to grow and level up in whatever endeavors you choose. All right? So once again, my name is Alizé. Got to remind myself to tell you guys to like and subscribe. I always forget that. But I appreciate the love, and I'll see you again soon. Later.